evil tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles across the four corners of the earth that's preaching the truth and sincerity. We know where that truth lives, with the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shout out to the Israelites that's like the speckled bird, looking like the heathen, causing confusion. Very few aquat that believe. Y'all that believe in our testimony through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, we like to say Shalom. We out here to prophesy the downfall of America. Let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians know that this is the day that y'all should not be worshiping. Okay? No? Because why? This is only the day of slaughtering our people, man. You know, which is the natives. The natives are you so-called Negroes people, man. Okay? Y'all shouldn't be celebrating this day. It's all orchestrated through the so-called white man. You know? These are false feast days, man, that the Lord allowed this man to set up. Okay? So you celebrating these false feast days as a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are going to be condemned in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. You know? No matter even if it's for the kids or whatever, bro, you are going to be condemned because why? We're not supposed to be doing this shit, man. We're not supposed to be, man. You know?
These days go back to pagan rituals, man. Paganistic rituals and Gnosticism. You know? These days were days where Jake had calamity, man. You know? It's not a day to be celebrated of the killing of our. That's why we call it Thanksgiving instead of Thanksgiving. You know, if you go back and read the history, when the Pilgrims came, when Esau came over here, you know, the times of the Pilgrims, what did they do, man? They learned from the tribe of Gad, you know, learned all they could from them, and then what? They stripped them of everything and started killing them, man.
Learn how to nurture the land, learn how to smoke weed. Learn how to do all things, man. And then what did they do? They killed him. It's like in the scripture. The scripture shows that the king went to civilize the nation, man. And then, you know, after he went back to civilize the nation, that nation was you Edomites, man. You know? It was you Edomites, man. You so-called white people don't have no civilization. But y'all want us to worship a day of y'all slaughtering the natives. Y'all slaughtered the natives on this day. And then give thanks, saying Thanksgiving. It's crazy. You know?
These might have nothing of their own, man. So, they put us in slavery. They try to make their own high holy days on their side.
That's right.
And these ain't high holy days at all, man. You know, because it stems from wickedness. You know? The Lord gave us holy days and days to observe out the year, man. He gave the nation of Israel certain days and months to observe, man. You know, we're not supposed to be giving into the heathen traditions.
Right. Well, I got a scripture, Isaiah chapter 1, verse 13. Bring no more vain obligations, incense and abominations unto me. The new moons and the Sabbaths, the callings of assemblies, I cannot away with it. I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meeting. See, even a solemn meeting is wicked. So you going to your family, greeting with them, being partaker of the Thanksgiving is a iniquity, man. It's an iniquity. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Look, okay, this is the only time that Jake get to see his family or travel. So, okay, cool. But you being in the solemn assembly with them, you're partaking. You're partaking. We're not saying for the simple fact, look, you can go there, chill, see your family, get your plate, and get on through. But partaking into prayer, giving thanks, and I want to give thanks to the Lord for all. No, it's bullshit. Really, you're celebrating the day that Esau came and slaughtered the northern kingdom. That's what you're really celebrating, man. That's why we call it Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. We're giving thanks to a so-called white nation that killed the natives. So how can this place ever be set up for you Negroes when they giving y'all a holiday to celebrate that slaughtered your neighbor, your brother, your kindred? These so-called white people slayed our kindred, and y'all gonna sit there and celebrate it? It's OC.
Got
Verse
precept.
14.
So
Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. Okay? We hate this shit. They are trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Bro, we hate this shit with a passion, man. We hate this shit with a passion. Just like the brother told me, we was talking earlier today, his family trying to get him to console with his family on this day. Like, no, we hate this shit. We're not here to console y'all and give thanks about your life in 2025. No, we hate this shit. We hate all your feast days, nigga. We don't agree. We hate it. We don't like it. We hate this shit. We hate that we here. But that's a different conversation that y'all not even ready for. Why do you hate you here? Why you niggas hate you here? You wake up every day? Nigga, no. We hate it here because we're forced to serve these false feast days. Our people serving these false feast days, man. So why wouldn't you think we hate it here? You know?
I want to read something from this website of NativePhilanthropy.org. It's called Thanksgiving Day Massacre. Invasion from all directions, stolen land, stolen people. The year 1600 between 1699. Thanksgiving Day Massacre, 1637. It says, on June 5th, Captain Mason attacks a village near present-day Stonington and massacres the community. Following a especially successful raid against this village, what is now Stamford, Connecticut, the churches announced a second day of Thanksgiving to celebrate victory. Reportedly, during feasting, the hacked off heads of natives are kicked through the streets like soccer balls. On July 28th, a third attack and massacre occurred near present-day Fairfield, and it comes to an end. It says the day after the massacre, the governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony writes, from that day forth it shall be a day of celebration and thanksgiving of subduing the village. For the next 100 years, every Thanksgiving Day ordained by a governor was in honor of the bloody victory, thanking God that the battle had been won. So you see where this stuff stems from, man. They was, like I said, hacked off. It was kicking the hacked off heads of the natives, man. That's
like soccer.
These are our people, our kindred, our brethren, man. And this is a day that we choose to sit around and have and feast. And then you Christians want to say, oh no, we're thanking the Lord. Well, the Lord didn't even ordain this day. He didn't ordain this day.
Where is that in the scripture?
Exactly. This man did this. This was something man wrought out on earth with his hand, and he turns it into something wicked for Israelites to celebrate, man. Which makes us go off, man. Okay? And no, we're not gonna console our family's feelings just because y'all want us together on this day, or man, this day don't mean shit to the Most High. It don't mean shit to his men that's trying to serve him either, man.
Right.
This day don't mean shit to the Most High, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right. That's right, brother. None of these days mean anything to the Most High, man. This Babylon don't mean shit to the Most High. So why would you follow the ways of Babylon? And why you ain't in the spirit to prophesy in the ways of Babylon? Why ain't you in the spirit to do it? You know? You got these jakes in the spirit that ready to go get plates. These jakes in truth. Ready to go get plates and ready to go do. Bro, y'all not truly in the spirit, bro. If y'all true in the spirit, y'all prophesied against this place. Ready. But they got to be ready for another soul to do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Be in your spirit to go against this day, man.
That's right.
Go against things that this place promotes, that Esau promotes. Period, man.
That's right.
You know, you gotta be so.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 8 says, Thou shalt not also go into the house of feast to sit with them, to eat and to drink. And this is going into how corruptible Israel was in the day of old. And this is the same thing that's happening now. We know what these things have come, what these things come from, of killing, murder, and death, and yet we still try to use the name of the Lord in that sense. That's vain, man. Because why would you sit here and say to the Lord, this is the Lord's day to celebrate and give thanks, when when this whole day was based off killing and rape, robbing, and conquering, man, by your adversary.
And then that goes into Jake's that sneakily celebrating shit, bro. That's why, I've been invited to a lot of things, bro, but I don't go. I'll go when it's in and get my plate. Because why? The scripture the brother just read, you're partaking. You go there early amongst your family, you're partaking. Hey, baby, hey, come sit with us. Say this prayer with us.
All
You're
right.
partaking, man. You're partaking.
We don't pray the same.
No.
We don't pray the same.
We don't pray to the same God.
Right.
So why would I sit and pray with y'all? You don't pray to the same God, man.
That's right.
You guys pray to Jesus Christ. You pray to Yahweh Shah. Jesus the Christ. God.
Father God.
You pray to Yahweh Shah. That has no dealings with this world. So why would we die with this world, man? Why? Why, man?
And then it's
Hey.
see, some brothers probably only looking at the food. But that's the same as how when we tell these Christians, oh, y'all can't celebrate holidays, and they try to make an excuse for we doing it for the kids. Oh, you just doing it to fill your belly then, huh?
No.
You just doing it to go eat and be merry. Oh, this is really what you want to do. You know?
Hey, guarantee you the prophets in the scriptures grab plates and dip. Guarantee you. Because they knew what was wrong and what was right, man. Like the elder said, there's nothing wrong with grabbing a plate and seeing your family, because this is the only time that we have off of work to actually go see some our loved ones that we love. But you don't need to partake in the celebration, man. Just go handle your business, see who you need to see, get your plate, and don't participate in no prayers or none of the folly shit that they want to do. There's ways to work around this shit through Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. You don't have to partake in then Jake talking about, well, I got to. How you got to is crazy.
Yeah.
How you got to is crazy.
Lat said something.
Go ahead. You got a precept?
Lat got a precept. Said, John 15, verse 19 said, if ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
That's right.
We get criticized when we don't want to come.
Con.
They try to tell people, oh, well, you can come and just stop by. It's not celebrating. It's man. I don't want to indulge your day. I come after. When everything died down, y'all done all y'all little events and games and all that.
Right.
I come after.
Right.
We'll come when everything died down and it's a regular family. Ain't no giving thanks. And we come after the giving thanks, you know what I mean? Because we give thanks to a true creator. We give thanks to a God that actually breathes and hear and can see. You know? Y'all in Thanksgiving giving thanks to a God that's dead. That can't hear or see. That can't even bring life amongst the dead.
Oh, man.
Y'all giving praises to a power, not even a power. It's a false idol, a false god that can't wake up the dead. My Lord can wake up the dead. That's why I don't give praises to none of these holidays, because I know that these false gods cannot wake up the dead. Jesus can't wake up the dead. Yahweh Shah can, man. Yahweh Shah can. Yahweh Shah can. Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 115:3 says, but our power is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. feet have they, but they walk not, neither they speak through their throat. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. Okay? Like you were saying, man, y'all pray to gods that aren't gods.
Right.
They're newly made up guys. What do he say? Newly made up guys whom your father knew not, man.
That's right.
You know?
Right. And then a lot of you so-called Negroes and Spanish and Native Indians are still doing this to this day. Right now. Right now. You know? If you calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, why ain't you out prophesying against this day of the Lord? Against this folly day that Esau brought. Why ain't you prophesying? If you know that this day is wicked, why ain't you got up and prophesied against this day, man? Why? You must be dallying with it. Or, my bad. Y'all got up for work, right? Y'all got up for work, right? Got up for Esau, but can't get up for the Lord, man. Bro, you niggas are sick, man. You niggas are sick, bro. Niggas are sick, bro. Niggas are sick. Go ahead, brother.
Amos 5:21, it says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. You know? See? The Lord said he hates these days, man. This is not something the Lord delights in, seeing his people celebrate the massacre and the killing of his people's kindred. You know? Why would the Lord want us celebrating some type of day like this?
That's right.
You know? Why would he want us to acknowledge this type of day? You know? You gotta question yourself about that. But, hey, all of our people out here just want to have a mirthful time in Babylon and be with their families and eat and don't think that they're doing nothing wrong.
And you got Jakes that know this truth, still rebelling and celebrating this day. You got Jakes that's in this truth, talking about, well, I believe in Yahweh Shah, but I'm going to eat swine. I'm going to eat ham this day. You got a lot of Jakes still celebrating this day that know my Lord name, bro. That know my Lord name, whether it's secretly or open, bro. Y'all still doing it. Y'all ain't let it die. You niggas ain't let this world go, bro. You know? Niggas ain't let this world go, bro. Niggas ain't let this world go. And y'all still, and for the ones that still comfortable chilling on this day, ain't that be upon y'all, bro. Ain't that be upon y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know we here to celebrate the downfall of this place and this holiday. You know? So we gotta be here 10 toes down. Every holiday. When have I not came out on Thanksgiving? When have I not came out on Thanksgiving? When have I not? Hey, it shows you what type of spirit the Lord is doing, man. How the Lord is dealing, man. You know? How the Lord is dealing, man. You know? Hey, we're in that time, man. We're in that time, bro. Time.
God, I got one more. So Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. Or in the times past, you walking according. Oh, kind. Oh, so like it. Oh, this is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2 says, wherein in the times past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. God. Saying basically like our people are so diluted with this world and how Esau has put in their mind to do, you know, and to be in the spirit of giving and all this derision of fake and just diluted with all this promises of happiness and all this gladness, and this is bullshit. It's a false reality, man. It's a facade of something that to make you feel like you accomplished something or a part of something. I'm part of the club, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And it's basically, it's going to set you to a blaze, man, because the Lord ain't with that. The Lord's going to put y'all ass in the furnace, man. And y'all going to bake because y'all considering to put y'all lives and y'all values toward this man who has done nothing but brought wickedness and and death upon this whole world, which is Esau, man. Everything this man has done is to deceive the masses. And what y'all do? You continue to follow after our people. Jake, you niggas, man, out there, just continue to follow it and swallow the bullshit this so-called white devil, this damn devil, is pushing across the four corners of the earth. Policing the whole earth to push this bullshit, man. And y'all still sitting here sucking it up, eating it, being spoiled by his bullshit.
It's like I want to mention, man. The blood of the covenant is more thicker than the water of the womb, man. And that may be too deep for you niggas to understand, but the blood of the covenant is serious. It's more deeper than any woman that can bring you through the water of the womb. That means if your mother wants you to do things according to this world, disregard that, because what? The blood of the covenant is more important. The blood of the covenant is more important than anything in this world, man. Even your mother's womb that you came from. Like Yahushua said, it's best that I do the will of the Lord. Not the woman said, shouldn't you obey the paps of the woman that birthed you? Yahushua said, no, I need to obey my father. So the blood of the covenant is more important than the water of the womb. It's more important, man. Because the blood of the covenant can give us salvation through this wicked world. You know? And that's more important. We got to sacrifice the promises of the covenant more than anything of this world, man. We have to. The blood of the covenant is more precious than the water of the womb that you came from, man. Because that water of the womb that you came from will have you believing in Babylon philosophies versus the covenant, the blood of the covenant, man. You know? The blood of the covenant will keep you in spirit versus the water of the womb. You listen to the womb you came from, you'll be fucking lost. Yeah, my mama was wicked. She died, but she was wicked. I listened to her to death. I listened to her to the whole time I've been in Christianity, and she was a goddamn lie. She was a goddamn lie. She was an apostle in Christianity. She was a goddamn lie. And you know what made me realize what matters more? The blood of the covenant that the Lord allowed me to see and granted me to. You know? That's what's important. You know?
That's right.
Brother, here. Yeah, you can use my phone. I got presets all in my phone. You might be looking for the preset you're looking for. Come on. Yeah, man. So, the blood of the covenant is way more important than anything that this earth can give us. Because why? This is what we do this for, man. We do this to strive amongst Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah in this wicked world, man. You know? It's not going to be an easy task. No, it's not going to be an easy task, man. And some jakes can't handle this task. Some jakes find a scapegoat or find ways to say like they pleasing the Lord when they really not. Niggas ain't ready, man. You niggas is not built for the kingdom. You're not, bro. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not, man. You're not. Nah, we in here through instant preach in season and out of season. Through holidays and not holidays, man. Through holidays and not holidays, man. We're here to do it, man. You know? We're here to do it, man. You know? So no matter what y'all think of us, bro, we don't give a fuck, man. We give a fuck what y'all think of us, bro. Y'all not supposed to be celebrating this shit anyway. It's from your oppressor, man.
I precept.
It's from your oppressor, go ahead, brother.
This is Matthew 19, verse 29. It says, and everyone that has forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. You see what I'm saying? So you have to forsake things. You have to forsake those you love to do the will, man. To be a true man of the Lord, you have to go against your flesh and your feelings and your emotions, the things that make us weak as men, as base men. We have to be above that. We have to be relying on the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, having a Rakakwadash, which is the Holy Spirit, to guide us through these things and help us with our thoughts. That's why we must continue to meditate on that word, so that we can stay in the spirit. Because we know this world is full of bullshit and all types of deceivement, all types of things of enchanters and witchcraft. So why are you sitting here playing and dibby dabbling around with the family when they don't even consider themselves a true man of the Lord, or people of the Lord, or even know who they are? The people, yeah, Israelite. Don't even want to accept words they've been reading in church. Don't even understand, don't want to get into the depth of what it truly means. But they will sit here all day and debate with your ass about what's real and what ain't. Why would you sit amongst these people, man? And that's another scripture where, it ties into all of this. It says in Matthew 10, it says, a man's foe shall be they of his own household. So the Lord's telling you your enemies are those who you entrusting to be around all the time. It's your mom and your dad, your auntie, all them, your cousins. They're not doing what you're doing, risking their life, or even know anything about that.
Even niggas that's in truth.
God.
They're not gonna risk their lives for y'all about some y'all outside. They may seem that they will, but when the time comes, they're not. That's why you gotta watch closely and observe yourself for who you really among. Because look, I don't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, you good.
But if you look at everything around us, bro, there's jinx that's in truth that's flip flopping. Look at this shit. They're flip flopping on doctrine. So what makes you think that the man that's naughty you can't flip? Men that's naughty you can't flip. Men that's naughty you can't have the spirit. It's possible. It's possible, man. It's possible. Nothing is out of reach for my Lord, man. Nothing. It's a lot, brother. Go ahead.
God. It was just basically going to I was just basically going into just add more on edification on, you can't sit here and rely on family regardless of how much you love them, man. Your love for your family could be the death of you. It could cause you to be going astray and, losing the spirit, or, forgetting things here and there. The Lord could be stripping his spirit away from you.
And you know what? So like you said that, because this world loves to push blood is thicker than water. No, it's not. The blood of the covenant is thicker than family. Okay? The blood of the covenant is thicker than family, man. Stick to the covenant and to the Lord, and you're going to be blessed. Because if you stick to the family, they're not going to abide by the ways of the Lord. They're going to have you go astray. So no matter what you lose in this time, stick to the covenant that the Lord promised us. Go ahead, brother.
This is Matthew 10 and 37. And he that loveth the father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth the son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
That's right.
Backing off what he was saying, man. You willing to obey your earthly mother, your earthly parents before the Most High and Son, man. How about Shemi Shai? You're done, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that.
Right.
You should be more willing to serve the Lord than to suffice your family's feelings on earth for some holiday that don't even mean nothing to the Creator, man.
That's right.
Right. Hey, you got some brothers that do, you got some brothers that don't. And that's what he's laying back on, man.
That's right. That's right, man. That's why the Lord allowed things to happen for a reason, bro. The Lord moves strategically, bro. You cannot have the Lord figured out. You cannot have the Lord figured out, bro. Y'all think y'all serving the Lord by y'all ways. Well, really, y'all truly not. The Lord got his elect serving the right way, understanding all things too spiritual. Not carnally, understanding everything spiritually, man, not carnally. We don't move carnal. If you niggas still moving carnal, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all don't have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You still moving carnally. If you need somebody to tell you in the spirit what to do on the holidays, you're not a part of the Lord, bro. You're not a part of the Lord, bro. You're not a part of the Lord. This is something that goes on years. Do this here. You're not part of the Lord, bro. You need to be warned. You need to be told to come out when the Lord should have it on your spirit to do it. To do it. That's how we see it different. That's how we see it different. That's how we see it different. Nothing changed with me. I'm still out here every year. The only time I didn't come out on a year when I got arrested. But I'm out here every year. Out here every year. Nothing changed with Jake. A lot of things is changing with Jakes, man. A lot of things is changing with Jakes, man. Lord, the Lord working, man. Lord working. That's all I can say. Lord working. Like I said, Jakes want to get up in time for work, go to work, do whatever they can for Esau. But when it's time to serve the Lord, there's either late or an excuse. It's either late or an excuse.
That's the second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 21. It says, for Yahweh hath given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. You know, so
read that one more time.
It says, second Ezra 7 and 21, it says, for Yahweh hath given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do to observe punishment.
That's right.
Okay? So, hey, that means you already know right from wrong. You know, and the spirit is gonna guide you if he's dealing with if your house by outside dealing with you as well, man. You know, you're gonna hear that voice in your head. You're gonna hear that still voices. Hey, do this, don't do that. Do this, don't do that. Or the spirit is gonna have you move. It's gonna move you before you can even speak. It's gonna move you in a direction to do certain things. Okay. It says, nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, and spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds.
I ain't going out. Shit, taking them ain't hit me up. I ain't going out. Hey!
And deceived themselves by deceived themselves. And said of the Most High that he is not and knew not his ways. For his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and statutes have they not been faithful and have not performed his works. Okay? You know, and the only days that we should be observing really, man, is the high holy days, man. You know? And camp day. The designated camp day.
God.
You know what I mean?
I guess this ain't designated.
God, got a precept on that. It's Isaiah 1. I'm going to read verse 3 to 5 says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people do not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backwards. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the heart is, and the whole heart is faint.
God, this is why we ain't got no spirit to correct you niggas. You niggas don't listen. Your heart is faint. So why should we correct y'all when y'all already got y'all mind made up, man? Why? Why? The spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with y'all. This is why Jake ain't got no spirit to even correct y'all or even try to tell y'all anything, because y'all never listen. Y'all don't listen. I don't listen, bro. Y'all don't listen. So what good is it for the Lord to open his mouth if y'all don't listen? What good is it? What good is it? What good is it? Lord been telling me secretly, close your mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. Close my mouth. That's what I'm gonna do. Because you know what? A lot of these niggas, hey, They done criticized Jacob. They done criticized Jacob. From his work ethic through the trial and tribulation Jacob went through. And look as we see today. He's still out doing the will. So everybody else got to be notified. But hey, that's none of my business. Just out here to do the will, man. You know, receive salvation like I want to, man. You know, so I'm gonna be out here year in and year out, man. Year in and year out, bro. There's not gonna be no year that I'm not gonna be out here for Thanksgiving, bro. There's not gonna be no year unless the Lord apprehend me from not being here, bro. But I'm gonna be here because why? I have a duty. I shouldn't let Jakes know what duty they should have to do.
I got another one. This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. And this start with our nation of people, but also blame Esau, so-called white man, because he has done this evil deed to put in people's minds that Thanksgiving is a day for family and giving and being amongst a good spirit. When this motherfucker has, so like this man has slaughtered and caused almost genocide to a nation of people.
That's right.
And conquered and pillaged, raped, robbed, and murdered, did all types of brutalities to men and the children, right. and sitting over here telling you, let's feast on this day. We have done this. Right. These people are stupid. Right. They're feasting on the day we have murdered their kindred, right. Their kind, their nation of a people.
Just like the brother was bringing out, you so-called white people want us to celebrate a day when y'all killed us. Y'all killed our brother. Y'all killed the natives. Y'all want us to celebrate this day? We're not celebrating this shit, man. We're celebrating the death of you so-called white people.
That's right.
Soon. Real soon, man.
That's right.
Yeah, damn. You're going to be dancing like that in the kingdom. When these whips hit you. When these whips hit you. Let me hurry up.
Kind. Calls on his feet.
You white people not getting away with what y'all done on this earth. Y'all not getting away. Y'all not getting away with it, bro. The Lord don't agree with what y'all done with the earth. The Lord don't agree with it. Y'all own the FDA. Y'all own the prison systems. Y'all own the court systems. Y'all own the police system. Y'all have governed this world through wickedness. You so-called white people have governed this world through wickedness. And y'all going to be repaid.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord. Man, woman, and child. Yeah, your babies too. Y'all going to be repaid. Yeah, you too. God. No, ain't no sad.
It's going to be sad for you.
How y'all treat our babies. It's sad. No, you don't love us. You don't love us.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know what I mean? Ain't no happy Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving. We're not happy for this. Y'all slaughtered the natives on this day. Why would we be happy for this? Man, what? You go put some damn socks on. Why are you outside with foot socks? You fucking devil. You a devil, man. You so-called white people, the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Y'all are the wicked. One more time, let me speak that one more clear, one more time. Y'all are not a race of people. Y'all are a virus. Y'all are a virus that kills and destroys. That's what y'all are. Y'all are a virus. Y'all are not a nation of people. Y'all are a virus, okay? Y'all are a virus. Death follows y'all. If so-called Negroes rule this earth, we have enough love and compassion to not kill people. We have enough love and compassion to not kill people. But you so-called white people, y'all rule this earth and y'all kill. Y'all kill. Y'all kill and destroy. Y'all own all the spots and still kill, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. You so-called white people don't want to listen to this shit because it's facts. Go look up your history, you damn devils. Y'all the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Ain't nobody dealing with y'all. And we don't trust y'all. We don't trust you fucking devils, man. We don't trust you so-called white people. Point blank, period. We don't trust y'all, man. And we don't give a damn about y'all. Man, woman, or child, man. Yes, I said it. We don't care about you white people. I said it. I said it. Because y'all don't care about the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Y'all don't care about them. All y'all care about is as long as y'all get y'all benefits and live life accordingly. That's all y'all care about. But when y'all trials and tribulations come, y'all tell us to stick together. When y'all trials and tribulations come, you tell niggas we're stronger together. But meanwhile, when niggas was struggling and y'all was living life accordingly, it wasn't no stick together. It wasn't no stick together. But now y'all economy is falling. Now it's stick together. Man, you white people are out of y'all fucking mind. No, it's time for y'all to suffer. It's time for y'all to fucking suffer like we did. That's what it's time for. Ain't nobody joining hands with y'all. Y'all didn't join hands with us when we were stuck in the ghetto. Y'all didn't join hands with us. But now Trump is going against y'all own community. Now it's stick together. Man, fuck you so-called white people, man. Fuck y'all, man. Ain't nobody sticking together with y'all. Ain't nobody, yeah, it's time to move. 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 It's time to move. Move. It's time to move. Because you so-called white people are wicked, and the only thing y'all don't want to take accountability of is racism. Y'all don't want to take accountability of racism. But y'all gotta move. You so-called white people, the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Fuck out of here, man. Nobody dealing with y'all. You fucking devils. The whole world is against y'all now. What the Lord said, I shall make thee small amongst the heathen. Y'all are small. Y'all becoming small now. Y'all not great in power no more. The whole world knows that y'all lies and full of devil and deceitness, bro. The whole world knows that. Now your power is less now. Because why? You can no longer deceive the people. Y'all only ran through rulership through lies. You so-called white people ran rulership through lies. Now all your lies is being revealed, and now y'all being smart. Yeah, they gotta move again. They gotta move again. Look at it. They gotta move again. White people don't want to hear this shit. They don't want to hear this shit.
That's right.
They don't want to hear this shit.
That's right.
But guess what? We gonna hear, y'all gonna hear this shit. You white people gonna hear this shit.
That's right.
Because y'all the devil the Bible speaks of. Y'all destroy the earth. Y'all destroy the air. Y'all destroy the water. Yeah, I'm right, right?
You're right.
Look. What did he say? He said I'm right.
Money destroyed the earth.
No, y'all destroy the earth. Money don't, listen, money don't destroy the earth. Money can be distributed through righteousness. Y'all destroy the earth through sanctions, through people not wanting to abide by your religion, through people not wanting to... Politicians, exactly. Y'all destroyed the earth. Y'all destroyed the earth.
The other side.
Y'all destroyed the earth. Dude, let me ask you one question. Do niggas own the FDA?
If you didn't vote,
Dude, I'm asking one question. I'm just asking you one question.
I
Do
didn't hear
niggas
it.
control
I
the
didn't hear
government or the FDA?
I still didn't hear you.
Do
Now,
Negroes control the government or the FDA?
Some of them.
Man,
Man,
yeah, man. Yeah, see, this is a devil. That's a stone cold devil right there. Some of them is crazy. What Negro can you pull up that own, what Negro picture that you can pull up that own the FDA? What Negro picture that you can pull up that own the FDA?
Anything the government related.
Anything that government related. Negroes don't own that shit. You so-called white people do. So y'all are the ones that's approving poison food to the people. Y'all the ones that's approving poison food to the people. Y'all approve poison food to be distributed to the people. And y'all know it causes cancer through lab rats. Y'all know it causes cancer through lab rats. And y'all still approve it to be distributed to the people. Y'all white people are the devil. Y'all 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 the fucking devil. Y'all the fucking devil. Y'all the devil. Y'all the devil.
The whole demon.
Con.
Look like an old devil. You know what I mean? Like, bro. Listen, man. You so-called white people just wicked, bro. Y'all just wicked. Y'all just wicked. Y'all want rulership over everything. The Lord gave y'all rulership over the earth, and y'all still want war. Y'all still want war. The Lord gave y'all rulership over everything, and y'all still want war. Like, when will y'all been doing this shit since Thanksgiving, since Cristobal Colon, y'all been doing this shit. It hasn't stopped. When will it stop? Till y'all so-called white people get the fuck out the chair. That's when it stops.
She said she's not white.
Yeah, the whole conversation.
Con.
You ain't white? What is you?
Erica.
You what?
Erica.
Eric
Erica. You don't know what that is?
Eric Con?
Eric Floyd.
Eric Coin?
Eric Floyd.
What is that?
What is that? Native American? You look like a $5 Indian. I ain't even gonna hold you. But you look like, you look like one of them Indians that came, you like, when the Indians wanted reparations, you know, a lot of white people came up and said they claim to be natives. You look like one of them. You look like one of them. I ain't even gonna play with you. You look like one of them. You look like a false native. But, hey, I can't fully say that because I can't judge by color. But you look like one of those motherfuckers that came up and claimed they was a native when they wasn't. Okay? That's what you look like. You know? I'm just gonna keep it fun. You know? Because look at you. Look at you. You consider yourself someone that looks like that? That's a true native. That's a true native right there. He came from the tribe of Gad. That's a true native. So you consider yourself looking like him? Huh? This is a true native. A little bit. Man, what? You see this, brother? You see this, brother? You see this? You see this, brother? This is why we say so-called white people the devil, man. They're the devil, man.
A little bit.
They want to be everybody on earth, but who the Lord called them to be. Y'all want to be the natives. Y'all want to be the Egyptians. Y'all want to be the Arabs. Y'all want to be y'all even make yourself Negroes in movies.
Con.
Y'all even make yourself Negroes. You know? So
Con.
But it's the same thing.
it's different, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I ain't dealing with that.
Man, we are
I'm not dealing with that.
it's different, but it's the same thing. It's great. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. It's about 9 times all you Edomites will begin to suffer as Israel has, man. As so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Natives have, man. Y'all about to suffer just like we've been suffering for the past couple hundred years, man.
That's right.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, it's definitely absolutely true. It's definitely absolutely
That
true.
one thing, right?
It's
Yeah.
absolutely true because you so-called white people got to pay for everything y'all have done to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They have to be repaid.
This is Obadiah 1:15. It says, "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto them, unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head." Like I said, everything that this devil has done to us, got us going off to our Creator, you know, taking the food, destroying the earth, all the schematic things that he done through this system, you know, that triding jakes down, all this shit, they're gonna be repaid for it, man. Slavery, all this, everything. Y'all gonna suffer and be without, just like we were.
That's right. That's right. You think the Lord going to have his people, his chosen people, the ones that he loved and he had to chasten, you think he's going to let them be without and go through suffering, and you so-called white people just turn around and be granted to the kingdom? It don't make sense because he used y'all to put us through punishment. So why would he save y'all? Why? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. What would make sense is y'all would have to go through the punishment we went through, right? Yeah, oh, dang. Oh, God, y'all.
Con. Horrible.
He said it's horrible. It's horrible how the so-called white people treated the Negroes and how they still treating the Negroes. It's still horrible. Still horrible. You know, they blame us for terrorist attacks. When Negroes don't bother nobody, we kill each other. But you so-called white people want to blame us for everything that's going wrong in America when we was never the ones on the front seat to control America.
And the world.
And the world, exactly.
I'll go there.
Yeah, she may not be an Edomite. She
Thanksgiving.
may not be an Edomite kind. She may be a whole motherfucking demon Israelite.
Kind.
She may be a whole demon Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? Kind. She looked like a whole devil, but she made perfect sense by me just ad-libbing. But she was ad-libbing.
Yeah.
She was ad-libbing, but she made sense ad-libbing. She may not be an Edomite. She could be a whole Israelite, or she could be an Edomite that just recognized judgment.
God.
Never know, bro. Never know how the Lord works. This is why you can never figure out the Lord, bro. Unless we the prophets, we still have discernment of trying to figure out the Lord and figure out these prophecies and put them together, man. You know? So how can you think you figured out the man of the Lord when the man of the Lord ain't even figured out the Lord? It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. The man of the Lord, we pray to the Lord for answers. We ain't figured them out. So how the fuck you gonna figure out the man of the Lord? He still got things he got questions about.
Right.
He got my own questions.
The prophets ask questions.
That's what
Yeah.
Like,
God.
come on, man. Come on, man. You niggas could never understand the minds of a man, a true man of the Lord. Because that mind is, he's not dumb. Even though he plays dumb, he's not dumb. He's observant. He's observant. He's observing and watching everything. Because the Lord got him doing that, bro. To see and distinguish who's his and who's not. But Jake tell Jake anything and think like the Lord ain't dealing with it. Yeah, Jake, I just did that. Okay, all right, brother. Not knowing. The Lord don't agree with that. Not knowing the Lord on your ass. That's how it is, man. You know, but man, the Lord, man, we move strategic, man. You know, we're not. Yeah, we're gonna blindside you and hit you with your shit, but we're gonna let it see. The Lord tells us, see how these spirits act, man. Watch. You know, watch. Watch how these spirits act. A lot of these spirits ain't got it. They ain't got it. Go ahead, brother.
2 Timothy 3:9, it says, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be made manifest unto all men, as theirs also was, man.
That's right.
You know, so and that's one thing you have to understand that, man, you can't hide nothing from the Lord or His men.
That's right.
You know, your true intentions, your true thoughts, your true actions, like they'll be made manifest, man. Like he said, your folly will be made manifest unto all men, man.
That's right.
So you can't hide nothing from the Lord. You can't think you're getting away with something, or I got the Lord fool, I got this brother fool. Nah, man, you can't do that. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna return upon your head. You know. It said, but thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, and patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of all them the Lord delivered me. You know, and that was just going on. The point was verse 10, verse 9 and 10. But you're not gonna be able to move like that and think you're gonna serve the Lord. The Lord will cast you out in no time, man. What's the word? We're expendable. Expendable. Meaning that hey, the Lord don't need us. You know? He don't need us. He can put his spirit on another man, man.
And that's what Jake's don't realize. Slap. Jake's don't realize. That's why I'm humble the way I'm humble. The Lord don't need me. He uses me. And for him to continue to use me, I'll be obeying servant, man. I allow his spirit to dwell in me. I discipline myself in ways that I know I should. For his spirit to reside in me. It takes discipline to do that. You niggas ain't disciplining yourself to do that. You niggas ain't. And y'all not worthy of doing it. Y'all not. Y'all not, bro. Y'all not. That's why he has a chosen. He has a chosen. His chosen is worthy of doing this, man. His chosen is worthy of disciplining themselves in the aspects to where it needs to be. I am a servant, man. I do this, man. And you devils going into slavery. Lord willing unto me. And the great elders and apostles of great millstone who worship in sincerity and in truth.
That's right.
Every brother ain't gonna be saved, even amongst me. That's why I only pray to the Lord. Those that worship you in sincerity and in truth. Because why? He knows. I don't. I have a vision. You give me a vision. But I fully don't know who he's gonna keep. I have a vision. You know, and he gave me that vision bright. It's bright. It's bright. Yeah. He gave me vision to see, like, I discipline you like this, I'm gonna show you somebody else who's gonna discipline like you. I'm gonna show you. You know? I'm gonna show you. So it's not a game. It's not a fucking game, man. But you niggas think it's a game. Because why? The Lord gave y'all niggas up to your own lust. Y'all doing what y'all want. Y'all finally getting to a point to whatever y'all prayed for and wanted 2-3 years ago, the Lord has given it to y'all. And now y'all no longer in spirit. Everything is carnal now. Everything is carnal. Nobody's no longer in spirit no more. But we're in that time. Because why? The Lord is going to give a lot of these niggas to their own delusion, man. A lot of these niggas, man. A lot of them, bro. A lot of them. And we got to stand 10 toes down, man. You know? It started with us, bro. You know? It started with us. We got to stay 10 toes down, bro. It started with us, man. You know? So, hey, we still going to be here, man. But we seeing a lot of folly shit, man. Folly shit. Folly shit. But that's how the Lord works, man. That's how the Lord works, man. So we just gotta stand there. We just pray that Yahweh by Shem Yahushua that he don't take his Rakaka gospel away from us. Away from us. We understand what we've been called for. I understand what I've been called for through my trials and tribulations. I understand what I've been called for. So it's not about what I go through. It's about what I do after what he put me through. You know? It's about how I carry on.
Like I say, like I told you, as a young man, I wouldn't even consider myself a man. I'm 29 years old. I wouldn't even consider myself a man. Due to me being alongside him and seeing the child manipulated people, I'm just now understanding parts of his walk. You know what I mean? I've been along amongst this man damn near what? 10 years. Back 10 years. Because he don't know me since I was legit.
Well, 20. I think 20.
Yeah, about 20 years.
About 20 years.
About 20 years. So yeah, it takes a lot of humbling to discipline yourself, as I've seen him do. That's why he talk the way he do. I watch the elders and I see how they talk. The confidence they have behind the thing words they say. Those are disciplined men. Those men are on a whole nother level. You know? We're the younger brothers, the younger prophets that's under them are just trying to reach that level. We'll probably never reach that level, man. Same way I look at him, like, dang, I probably won't even reach that level. You know what I mean? But understanding is it's just gonna take more than just, how can I put it? It's gonna take humbling and discipline, man, like you said.
But Jake's already got it. Jake say, I understand it. They say, kind of, I understand.
We gonna have to lose a lot more to understand. We gonna have to lose
A lot more is
to
crazy.
understand. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. And me too.
God,
It's
God,
true.
God.
That's true.
'Cause I'm
How
still,
can you ever understand when you ain't lost half the shit Jake lost?
Kind.
crazy, man.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like the brother laying back off the brother was saying, man. It's going to take a lot for for the Lord to take y'all through anything to understand my walk. It's going to take a lot, bro. You can never understand my walk. All y'all do is see it. Y'all ain't put in it. So how can you say, "Kind, I understand, Jay"? No, you don't understand shit, bro.
And then, like I can think about, like I said, the younger prophets under the elders, they probably looking at them like they don't understand they walk either, because they how y'all shot got y'all on this time.
Yeah.
Be 40 years, 30 plus years strong on fire. How they are, you know?
Yeah, that's cold. That's
Trials
cold.
and tribulations. That
Trials and tribulations.
brothers,
Yeah.
brothers my age probably ain't gonna never get to go through a season and become that level. Yeah? You know what I mean?
And I can say to attest to that, I ain't at the level at the elders and apostles, but I'm being taken through it. You know, I got to still push, even though what the Lord put me through. So I understand, like, damn, if those elders and apostles at this level, they went through a lot of shit. They went through a lot of shit to where, like, it's just LeBron now. It's just no. You know, now I'm at the point of it's like, get off me, but damn. All right, get off me, damn. You know what I'm saying? Jake at that point, but Jake almost there. Jake almost there. Jake almost there. Jake almost there, man. I'm trying. I pray. You know, I'm trying to get there. But those elders and apostles, man, they
Cause I think
they chilling, man.
the bar was
Lord,
like,
they chilling, man. The Lord made the Lord rest his spirit upon those elders and apostles, great millstone. Y'all about Shem, y'all shout. You know what I mean? I pray for them every day, man. You know, I pray that the Lord keep his spirit amongst those men, man. You know what I mean? Let alone me. You know, let alone me, brother. Let alone me. That's a lot.
you got this cracked phone. I'm trying to.
Gotta maneuver through it.
Yeah.
All them been through great trials and tribulations.
And I believe, cause like I think Bois said he came into truth around like 18, 19. But he said he didn't really start going through one of his videos. He was like he didn't really go through something until like he was like 25, 26. I think I remember from what he was saying from the video. He was like about 25 was when you hit close to 30. You know what I'm saying? When you was hitting close to 30.
And then that's just his walk. Some of y'all come in truth at 25, 26 and still won't know how to serve the Lord till you 30, 40. You know? That's what it truly is, bro. You can be woken up at a young age and still don't know how to serve the Lord. Or still doing your folly. Until the Lord actually give you his spirit. You know? The Lord has to actually give you his spirit, man. Ain't nobody serving the Lord, man. Until the Lord give you the spirit, man. The Lord has to give you that spirit, man. You know?
This is Romans 11 and 22. It says, "Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of Yahweh on them which fail, severity but toward thee. Goodness, if thou continue in his goodness, otherwise thou also should be cut off." You know? We have to, like the scripture say, we got to continue in the things that we've learned, right? Right? We must rehearse the things that we learn and continue in them. You know? The elders and the other like-minded men under them, they didn't be in this thing this long. The younger elders, they're not in this thing this long from not continuing anything, you know, or being disciplined or humbling themselves.
Okay.
It says, and they also, if they abide not, still in unbelief. No.
I said, "Leg, got a precept."
Go ahead.
Oh, this is John chapter 6, verse 63. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the flesh profiting nothing, and man, no matter what you try to do to try to ease your way upon, trying to ease things out, trying to make it simpler for you or whatever, it's not going to benefit. At the end, it's still going to come piling upon you at the worst time. At the worst time, because the Lord's going to allow it to. But you leaning on His Spirit, you're not going to have to worry about anything piling upon you because it's going to work within the time you need it to work. As it says, my daily bread, man. So like, we may want more things, but we're not. The Lord doesn't require us to have all these things we want, man, because He knows what we need for what we need it, not when we think we need it.
And I can attest to that. That's beautiful, brother. I can attest to that, brother. The Lord got me in a position to where I don't want to be. You know, I want to be somewhere different. You know, but the Lord got me in a position to where He wants me to be because He knows if I get in a position to where, you know, He allowed me, I'm gonna make things happen. And those things I want to happen may not be in His will, bro. So He got me at a standstill. You know what I mean? Because He know in my heart that if Jake get back up, there's some things I'm gonna do, bro. Sincerely. He knows my heart. Some things I want to do. But evidently, He don't allow me to get back up because He don't want me to do these things. You know what I mean? So I have to I have to go about my day in a different thinking training route, man. I have to get more into Him and just accept what He wants done, bro. I have to accept it. No matter if I'm in a position of not seeing my kids or whatever, I gotta accept it. I'm in no power to have authority to go down to where my kids at and try to go find them. No, it's all through the Lord. It's all through the Lord, man. It's all through the Lord. So I gotta let it be done, man. And hey, if the Lord allowed me to get up, I'll get this lawyer and do what I need to do to get joint custody. But everything is all through the Lord, man. You know? It's all through the Lord. If He's allowing Jake to go through these trials and tribulations, that's what it is. If I can't see a way out, that's what it is. I have to accept it. I can't force myself into anything because why? Man's going is of the Lord, man. Man's going is of the Lord. When you understand that, you'll humble yourself to a point to where you don't want to humble yourself. You know what I mean? But you ain't gonna understand that unless you got the Spirit. Because the Lord put us in situations to where we don't want to humble ourselves, to where we got to humble ourselves, bro. You know? It's just what it is, man. And you only will experience that if the Lord is dealing with you.
Ecclesiastes, the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and 3 says, cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So we must continue to endure us and suffer in the sufferings that He has caused us to suffer in, just as Job has had to suffer, and made a point and showing that these devils can't touch the chosen ones, man, because we have to be that light, man, that carry out to the end. We ain't no breaks. We have to continue to be testing the wisdom and testing ourselves in the Spirit and being in the Spirit and testing our walks. You know what I'm saying? So this is the spirit that the Lord has put us to be in and exercise in, even to ourselves, so that we can even see through the Spirit when we look at ourselves. The Lord is with us, man, because we have overcome a lot of trials and tribulations. We have been through, and not saying that every trial and tribulation is the same, but those who have more trials and tribulations, those are things we can look at these men of the Lord, and exercise our wisdom and faith through that, because they have shown us a walk which we may be into or coming into or have certain parts in that we can learn from and exercise in. So it's no excuses on either side, man. It's always the Lord ordaining everything. Whether He's caused confusion or He's uplifting the man He has chosen.
Right. That's why I said earlier, man, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the blood of the womb. The blood of the womb will lead you to this world. Following your mama, lead you to this world. But the blood of the covenant, man, will lead you to your house by Shem Yahweh Shah, bro. We got to follow the word, man. Not fucking your family. You got to follow the word, man.
Precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Romans 8:35 says, "Who shall separate us from the love of the Mashiach Yahushua? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword?" You know, and we can't let nothing separate us from the love of Yahushua, man. Unless he take the spirit away from us, man. That's upon him and his choice, man. But it's gonna be based off your actions. We say that, you know. You understand that we gotta, like you said, we don't have to go through tribulation. We don't have to go through hard times. That don't mean we're gonna stop doing what we're doing. You know. It says Romans 5. I'm gonna read 1 through 4. It says, "Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with Yahweh through our Lord Yahushua, by whom also we have access by faith into this grace where we stand, and rejoice in the hope of the glory of the Most High." So right now, ain't the grace period right now. You know, it says, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience and experience in hope." Okay. So, hey man, like you say, like he was saying earlier, like our flesh may want to do certain things, but hey, if it's not gonna, our flesh is only gonna bring us death.
That's right. Right, brother. Right. That's why we're not obligated to celebrate none of these holidays that this man set up for us, man. Because why? It's gonna bring us death. So we come out here to prophesy against it, because it ain't right. You know? It's fucking bullshit. We're believing in a holiday where we gotta cook 20 meals in one day. You cooking big pans of macaroni, turkey, dressing, and green beans, or cornbread, and all this shit. You're making yourself obese on this holiday. You're making yourself obese. And then spending all your money on fucking GMO food. No? But y'all consider this a righteous, beautiful day. Well, really, it's a day of hell. They slaughtered the natives and they slaughtered the native Indians on this day. So why are y'all celebrating? Why? Why? But that's you niggas. You niggas love to do everything that makes y'all happy. You niggas love to do that. Y'all love to do it. Y'all don't want to research and realize it's bad for you. Through the spirit, our spirit, it's bad for you. What you niggas do? You niggas love hog balls, chitlins, pig feet. Y'all love all that on this day. I guarantee you it's a nigga family cooking chitlins. I guarantee you it's a nigga family cooking chitlins. Chitlins is the worst thing you can eat on earth. But our people indulge in it like it's a delicacy. They indulge in it like it's a delicacy. This is why you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, 2/3 of y'all gotta be fucking destroyed. Thus said the Lord.
That's right.
Because y'all don't want to obey what we trying to bring forth towards y'all. We trying to bring forth y'all to tell y'all, look, the Lord don't do it like this. He don't do it like this. He don't require us to live by these white folks' holidays. We have been bamboozled. You know? We have been bamboozled. Go through the Bible and look up Thanksgiving. Go through the Bible and look up Christmas. Go through the Bible and look up Memorial Day.
New Year's.
Go through the Bible and look up what you say?
New Year's.
Easter. New Year's. Go through the Bible and look up all of that. It's not in there. It's not in there because why? That's our true history. We don't serve none of these days. We're not supposed to. Because why? They're ordained by the same people that oppress us, which is who? The so-called white people. They're ordained by them. That's why. We're living the ways of the same people that oppress us, man. That's it. Point blank period. Go ahead, brothers.
And this is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
And it says, I hate I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Nah, we brought that out. But
Yeah.
hey, beautiful precept. Once again.
God.
Shit. Hey, we hate it. We hate it. We hate them, man. We don't like it. We don't care for them. And y'all sit up, you ain't gonna come? No! No! You ain't gonna at least call? No! Somebody gonna call y'all? For what? Call y'all for what? Call y'all for what? Only thing we calling is more dressing lamp. That's the only thing we calling for. Is it more dressing lamp? Can I get some more? Can I get some dressing? That's all we calling for. Not calling to celebrate this shit. Fucking wicked ass niggas, man. We only calling if it's more mac and cheese left with some yams and dressing. Halfway don't even want the turkey. We just want the dressing. That's all we want. Because this is the only fucking year you niggas choose to make it.
That's right.
It's the only time of the year you niggas choose to make it. You niggas don't want to make dressing any other time. We like dressing. I like dressing in March. I like dressing in June. But you niggas only choose to make it on Thanksgiving.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9, verse 12 says, delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave.
Right. Do not delight in what the ungodly do. Who is the ungodly? You so-called white people. Y'all the ungodly. Y'all taught us these holidays. We're not supposed to celebrate these holidays. Before y'all brought us here, we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. We didn't celebrate Christmas before y'all brought us here. We celebrate these things because it was a custom for us to do it under slavery. That's why we celebrate this shit, man. And then you niggas you niggas are so stupid, you niggas are gonna go shopping tomorrow to keep their empire going. When you niggas don't realize if y'all stop spending y'all money towards their system, they will fail. They will fail. They will have to turn towards us. But meanwhile, our people so stupid, you Negroes are so stupid, y'all still go out here spending y'all money on a Black Friday where they sold us for cheap for slaves on that day, man. Black Friday came from slaves being sold cheap because they couldn't keep up the attributes that the slave master wanted. So what did they do? Oh, after Thanksgiving, we're going to make a sale, Black Friday. This nigga can't jump as high as I want. So we're going to sell him for cheap. This is what they did.
It's like the NFL draft.
This is what they
God.
did.
They do the draft.
This is what they
Exactly
did.
what they do.
But you Negroes still go out here and celebrate this shit, man. You Negroes are finished. Y'all need to be put to death, man. You Negroes need to be put to fucking death. And I listen, I don't have no sympathy for a nigga that get put to death for these by these white people. Because you Negroes still serving the shit that they gave us. So y'all need to be put to death. I couldn't have been no field nigga. I'd have been a dead nigga in slavery. Best believe that. Because I stand for my people than to fucking hide myself and conceal my masculinity for oppressor. Fuck out of here. You fucking niggas are sick, man. And you niggas need to die. Because y'all not standing like us. Fuck you niggas. And fuck you so-called white people. I said it.
That's right.
With that win.
Kaholah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Hakwadash, Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba'Ba' Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm trying to.
Nah, just end it. It's different from EY from Alias one.
You see?
Man, when they hit the X.
Yeah. Oh, okay.